So I've got a quadratic here that looks a bit harder. It's got a 2x squared, and I've got to factorise it. 2x squared plus 7x plus 5. The way to do that, I suppose, is to consider that I've got a 2 and a 1 that make up that number, and I list the factors here. That's a 1 and a 5. So I could have various combinations. I could have 2 times 1 and 1 times 5, or I could have 1 times 1 and 2 times 5. And I've got to try and make this number here the difference or the sum of those two numbers. And if we look at the first row here, that's 2 plus 5, which makes 7. And that gives me an indication that those are the numbers that I want. The bottom one gives me 2 and 10, and I can't make 7 from those two numbers. So let's give it a go. We're going to use 2 times 1 and 1 times 5. So when I write out the brackets here, 2x and x, because I want the 2 to multiply the 1, I'm going to put the 1 this side. And because I want the 1x to multiply the 5, I put the 5 in here. And then I've got to figure out my pluses and minuses. Well, they're all pluses in this case because there's a plus 5, so they've got to be the same sign, and there's a plus 7, and therefore they're both pluses. And I can check that it works using FOIL.